Yeah,
I was just going to say how your mom's...
And welcome to episode 27 of the Lost Omens podcast. This is your old pal Fulgrim, standing in for the good GM, Danny. Danny, take it away.
Thank you so much, Fulgrim. I'm glad you got my back.
Might be the last episode with Tim.
That was scary. Don't do that again.
Dude, you made mom angry. Stop. Stop.
Just gonna murder him right at the table.
So good.
Dan, give me that scalpel.
No. What? No.
Gross.
She pulls it up.
Yeah, nervous and relieve my bowels.
I just touched the dangly thing on Rocco's lip. So gross.
You mad
I
at
was just
dangly
going to
things
say,
that I've
Dan's
touched?
mom thinks it's funny. Her birthday is June 19th, and she's like, oh, I guess we get Juneteenth off this year for my birthday. I'm like, all right, saltine cracker. It's not yours. It's not for your birthday. Whatever.
So, have you ever seen anything, and as a white person, you go, that's really white. That's really white. Like, that's probably
You
one of the
see
whitest
who we
things.
hang out with, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got an advertisement on social media for fake vines that are like on like almost fencing that like accordions that you can make on
nice.
the sides. And I'm watching this thing and they're like covering up light poles and like fucking HVAC systems and stuff. I'm like, this is the whitest thing I've
It's
ever
super
seen.
white.
Yo, you remember those commercials for booty pop panties?
No. What? And Google.
It totally happened. I swear I'm not hallucinating this one.
Yeah.
Booty pop pants.
Booty pop panties.
Booty
Yep, right
pop
there.
Keep
push
up,
up
Taylor.
panties. Sexy curves
don't-
instantly.
Don't
Are
ask me
they
what
like-
show I happened to be watching when this commercial came on,
Is it like
but it
shoulder
was more than a
pads?
decade ago.
Those are
Shoulder
the-
pads for your
Those are
underwear?
the same pants. Oh, because it's underwear. That's why.
See, that's
That make your
literally
booty pop.
the last thing that I need, number one.
Mhm.
Number two, also any pants with any kind of writing across the butt, not a good idea for me.
You can
It's-
get the same effect of the booty pop panties by sticking Rice Krispie treats in your anus.
Go on.
What was that even?
That's all.
This suggestion has not been examined by the FDA and is in no way endorsed by the Professional Casual Network.
It's in queue at the FDA.
The
They were
FBI.
very clear about that.
Oh my god. Do we have a question or a review for this week?
I don't think so.
To get off of that track.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Bastion? Oh, that was a ways back, right?
I read all the questions already.
So, no, Bastion's been slacking.
Bastion, dude.
Bastion
everybody
B
else.
slacking. Should one of us just ask a question to someone else?
You could, if you have
I
one.
don't have any ready.
Oh,
Dan,
damn.
what color's my underwear?
Yours is Xa'Reske's.
Trick question. You're not wearing any.
Boom.
Bam.
No, it's not Commando Sunday.
That was gonna be my answer for Xa'Reske.
Commando Sunday.
When you got a tail, they don't make underwear for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Playing
talking
Yusoki,
about
he's
the
aware.
tail. Go on.
Well, you're sewer people, so, you know.
There's no point in wearing underwear.
Right.
Every day can be Sunday if you try hard enough.
So
Yes,
now
Fulgrim?
if my character didn't wear pants, like
We're underwear.
underwear.
Under the pants.
Oh,
Brennan absolutely wears pants.
I thought
Not
you
a
were
beast.
walking around like Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
Doing his best impression of Donald Duck.
Right.
You meant
How-
strippers.
I'm glad you added Rescue Rangers. He's got Dale's Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, good.
How inconsistent
And an
they were
AR-15.
with rodents and clothing. Mickey Mouse only wore pants.
Right.
Mm.
Chip and Dale only wore shirts.
Right.
Gadget, was hot.
In the buff.
Weirdly hot for a cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was because she was smart.
I think my favorite is Donald Duck.
I thought you were talking about Inspector Gadget.
Also hot. I mean, I'd hang out with him.
Which one was Gadget in Inspector Gadget? Oh,
Right.
I'm on the bus. It's short, but I'm there.
Oh my god.
So, oh wow, my head just went red. So I think my favorite Donald Duck moment is when he has a shirt on all the time and then he goes swimming and he wears swim trunks.
Oh. So he
Yes.
knows about
Because
pants.
he wears like
Like-
the 20s one piece
Yeah.
for men.
Yeah.
type thing.
So he knows he needs to cover up when he's swimming. But when he's hanging out with kids, it's like, free game, whatever.
when he's a
Yeah.
duck, so his feathers wouldn't get wet anyway. So he doesn't need a big
All right, guys,
suit.
sit down
All
for
right,
the
back
science
to
lecture.
first.
He's trying to
So-
pass. He runs around with a dog and a mouse. Like he's trying to pretend.
So I guess the question for the group is, does your character wear pants?
That's all I wear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
The literally
Yes.
only thing.
I wear canvas work pants.
Does Kurva wear anything on his feet? Or is he go
No.
barefoot?
He goes bare feet.
I kind of thought so.
Sabaro
It's very
pizza
hard to
wrappers.
have shoes on a boat.
Brennen
You don't
also
get
goes
you don't get good grip. Like
Mm.
Yeah.
honestly, Kurva's feet are like is just like a nightmare story.
I bet.
Right? Like there's all sorts of like I don't know what I'm gesticulating for over here, but there's like all sorts of barnacles and whatnot on them,
Oh.
calluses,
Well, I was just like
algae.
spreading out my hands, thinking of like that's how you'd like grip with your toes, is like spread out
Yeah,
your toes
like
and
beast's
grip
feet.
it. Yeah,
In X-Men First Class.
yeah.
Exactly like Beast's feet in X-Men First Class. Thank you,
Yes.
Dan.
Except green.
And not hairy.
I would imagine Fulgrim and Mud are probably the only one of us that wear things on your feet. Because Brennen doesn't with his little paws. I'm guessing Xa'Reske doesn't.
I have yet to find someone who would make me boots that let talons out of them.
Mm.
So
I kind of think that Mud would have like little elf shoes, like cookie elves, like cookie tree elves, not like elves in a D&D sense, but like with the like toe
Oh,
that goes up in a
curly-Q?
curl.
I like to imagine that his have spurs, but they don't actually like the spurs aren't like to, go to horse. They're just there to jangle as he walks.
you mean jingle, jangle, jingle.
Yeah.
I have
You
hooves.
can hear my sleigh bells ring.
You have hooves?
You have hooves?
Yeah.
As a tiefling, yeah.
No, I don't.
It's like, I think you can.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
like
take
this.
that background feat.
You heard it here first.
Ah,
Does Fulgrim wear like boots?
background feet.
Oh yeah, he's got big.
Get it? You got big boots?
I got big boots and I cannot lie.
Fair.
Ooh.
I can lie.
But no, I just remembered that I'm a cliff scale lizard and it hasn't come into place yet, but I have sticky pads on the bottom of my feet.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm a rainfall orc and that hasn't come into play, but one day.
It did, because you got a bonus against diseases.
You're right. It did come into play like that, but I haven't gotten my +2 to swim checks, and that's
Oh,
very
true.
important to Kurva.
I think as a sewer rat, I have the same thing with a bonus against diseases that hasn't come up. What's your heritage, Mud?
Shut up.
Oh, is it just tiefling?
No, it's
Like there's different types, right?
which one's the thing? Which one's heritage?
Your
Or
ancestry
ancestry.
is like your species.
Which one's elf?
Would be your ancestry.
Okay. Yeah, great question, man.
Is your character sheet right there?
Allegedly.
Oh, wait.
Who can say?
Maybe I didn't ask this question. Did I ask you, Mud, who's your daddy?
You did.
Okay.
I think.
Was it Dagna?
Bastion asked the
Bastion
question.
asked it.
No, I mean, is your daddy Dagna?
Big Daddy Dag.
I mean, I call him daddy, but he's not my father.
Father Dogma. Sounds like a Final Fantasy boss.
Oh, jeez.
I also
Father
didn't take one of the
Dogma.
background heritages that made me a particular type of tiefling. So that's open for interpretation also.
But we know
Okay.
that you're red skinned.
Yeah.
You have horns,
Ooh,
right?
For now, it's getting bluer.
Is it?
What?
Yes, it's
So you're purple?
purplish.
He's undergoing hypoxia.
Have you been
Get him a
slowly
mask.
changing, or is
It's
this
it's
a relatively sudden thing?
Is it like
Relatively
your tips
re-
and going towards your center?
Yeah, my tips are maroon,
Ooh.
a deep rose,
I like a nice maroon tip.
Interesting.
In some cultures, that is considered erotic.
a morning rose. Some might say.
Rose with any other name would still smell as sweet.
Yay.
Wink.
Much better than a tequila rose.
Oh,
Which
Oh,
I can't drink that.
I don't know what that is, and it hurts.
It's
already.
like creamy.
Oh, no
Strawberry.
pink.
Yeah.
Does it have tequila and
creamy
cream?
pink
Yeah.
tequila, very sweet. Don't mix it with anything like Sprite and cranberry vodka.
Nope.
Like not like
That's awful.
literally mixed, but like drinking in tandem. Don't do that. However, the vomit produced from that smells really nice. I had numerous people at that New Year's party tell me, like, wow, it smells really good in the bathroom.
I'm going to flag this.
Thanks,
'cause it's super off topic. I follow this guy on TikTok that did a series of different pre-workouts that he would try to dry scoop. And once he ran out of them, people started suggesting things like specifically McDonald's Sprite or a scoop of Nesquik. And he would rate it on the same analytics that he would do the pre-workouts with after doing the full workout. And he was like, taste 10. Everything else sucked. The taste did last the entire workout, though. So we're going to give that an 11.
That's amazing.
Oh shit!
And he would just like take pre-workout dry.
Dry scoop. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
But when he fucking mixed up fucking McDonald's Sprite, like, it was just
Woof.
McDonald's Sprites.
Just imagine taking
The
like a
hardest
built
hitting
boost
Sprite.
and just like pixie stick.
I apologize.
That I feel would
No
probably
worries.
taste
No
better.
reason for you to.
Ugh. I don't want to do that.
Tired of looking at my laundry in my background
Mist
there.
through the room. You should see
Like
that.
an
I have
effervescent.
extreme
Yeah.
hair envy.
To me, it
Yeah,
was
right,
there
when
I
he
had
sat
it
down,
one
it
time.
Oh yeah.
Taylor shaved his head, so
So Elizabeth shaved my head, and after the whole thing, I came upstairs, and it scared Lydia. I
I
came around
bet.
the corner. She was like, "I like your head, Daddy." And I was like,
Aw.
"Thanks
Do
for
the
liking-
roar.
Aw.
Do the roar. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy."
After I got my hair done, Felix a couple days afterwards, he like came up and he like had me pick him up and he like touched it and he was like, "Looking good, mommy." Like, "Aw, thanks, buddy."
Thanks, kid.
Yeah. So.
But Elizabeth told me, she goes, "I got done with your hair," and she's like, "I almost took it to my head." She's like, "I almost took the buzzer to my head." I was like, "You fucking shut up. That would have been awesome."
I determined after Sarah's wedding, if I got in trouble for my hair at work, I was just going to shave my head.
Why not?
Fuck you
Full
guys.
send.
Why not?
I'll do it too.
All right. Sweet.
Oh man.
I've got a couple friends who do the same thing.
And then I
Yeah,
will
really
shave
solid.
my head and send you each a portion of it, and we will all have mop tops like the Beatles.
Oh, we can make paintbrushes out of it.
It could be like Top Knot,
Yeah.
but with Ben's hair.
His place of work burned to the
I know.
ground.
We'll do it in like
Maybe his
tribute for
top
him.
knot did too. We should get him a donor top knot.
Yeah. And we could put it
Ben, we
on like
need
a
you for
little
this.
girl headband. So you could just like put it on and then you got your little top knot.
Poor top knot's
I don't know
job.
if you can see in the video. People might be not understanding. I dyed my hair pink and purple at the end. That's what I mean by getting in trouble. I won't get in trouble for.
Looks great.
Thank you.
You have tenure.
Right?
You're
Dope.
fine.
Right? I mean, there are very few things that I can do to get fired, and I will definitely not do those things.
Yeah, you just get transferred to another school for those. I think
Right.
It's like a
Well,
category.
it depends on if you're a teacher or superintendent or the principal. So you got to just make sure you're on the right
Right. Yeah.
scale.
It's pretty accurate.
Worst case scenario, they make me work underneath the stairs for a year.
Oh, I did that once. I just didn't get paid for it.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
get
what they
paid?
did to the former librarian.
Mm.
She got
get a
sent
state
underneath
job,
the
Tim.
stairs.
I said, yeah, get a state
For
job.
real, Jack will tell you.
Fair.
Get a
He's
state
been
job.
telling me
Get a
that the
government
whole
job.
I finally did. I said,
Look
finally.
at you now.
Great
5 years
plan.
ago.
It's pretty great. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Legit.
Oh, all of you have state jobs, right?
Womp womp.
Except for me and Ben. Ah,
Oh, yeah,
shit.
JB does too.
Yep.
GB does not love his state job, though. do
I
you?
absolutely love my state job. I've
Okay.
got the best state job.
Blink twice if you need help.
He gets exposed to COVID-19 more than all of us put together.
Right.
That is very
He's
true.
winning.
That
He
very
is
true.
winning. Have you gotten the shot yet?
It's like Charlie
I've gotten the first
Sheen.
one, yeah.
You don't even need the second one at this point.
I've already had
Good
it.
to go.
I've already got a shot.
Right. And I guess
No.
the first shot gives you 80%
Oh, good.
immunity. So,
And I'm sure like this kissing will give me the other 20%.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all good.
yeah.
No, she met with me. I didn't have it in the vaccine yet.
Oh,
Yeah. So you have to
You're actually transferring to me.
Yep.
Is what it is.
sharing is caring. All right, let's get this started. Let's do an actual episode here.
That was a lot of bullshitting for us.
It was only what,
Yeah.
15 minutes?
that was so
There was a few minutes before the theme song too. So.
Yeah.
No,
oh
there
my
wasn't.
god. No.
But maybe it just felt like a long time.
Right. Let's just drag
Oh,
this out a
goodness.
little more.
Why not?
First off, just a quick apology to MCR.
Yeah, sorry.
This is gone.
Cotton. He said we should call him
Oh, okay,
Cotton.
Cotton.
We never.
Sorry, Cotton.
We didn't know how to say his name.
I thought
He's killed 50 man.
Did you say MCR?
Mhm.
I was like,
Not
What
not
did-
the band. No.
It could be.
What
We don't know
happened?
that. Do we?
He has specified that, and I commented like this whole time we thought it was because of the band, and he was like, "No, I'm old school email, but not not newer emo.
I was
Yeah.
like, what happened to MCR? I'm very upset at
Oh, they broke up a long time ago.
No, I understand that. But yeah, and then they were going to do another tour and then
Yeah.
COVID.
Thanks,
Mhm.
COVID.
Anyways.
You guys just had a wonderfully successful circus performance.
we did so
We did.
well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They did.
You
Yeah.
did the thing.
And I think
When are we going to get My Chemical Bromance?
That's
That's
gonna,
not Papa.
that's going to be one of our spin-off shows here at Professional Casual Network.
if we get 50 cake sitters,
If we can fill all those cake sitter spots, not only will Tim, Chuck, and I get tattoos, but we'll do a My Chemical Bromance spin-off show
I
for
better
5
start-
episodes.
That could be the name of our air band.
Yes.
I better start growing my hair out.
I've got the hair for it.
You bring the hair, we got the air.
Band.
Boom. Yes.
Actually, I'm a good drummer right now. So,
Right on.
You have 2 arms though.
oof.
So
It's okay. We'll forgive you.
Only
Not
2.
everybody's
That's going to
perfect.
cost you points.
But yeah, we had an awesome circus show.
It was great.
I think Fulgrim did great.
He did the best.
The
Well,
nails
Bled
are
the most.
still in my back.
The nails. It was
he left his presence
So
all
good.
over the room.
literally
All over.
over children as well.
They can't wash his
People will be
presence out.
talking about it for years.
Yeah. In therapy.
Yeah.
poor
You
town.
guys are level 4.
Oh,
Did it-
Still.
Oh, I was like, I leveled up.
Still. Sorry.
that was good.
And yeah, that's where we left off last time. You had to throw this circus performance for the town of Aberton, probably your last performance that the town is able to pay you for, essentially, before you head out on your next mission to inspect the Erran Tower.
Ooh, Erran Tower. That
yes,
sounds interesting.
yes.
Yeah, so
Brennan is
just to
very excited
refresh-
about this.
For a little bit of a refresher, remember you're inspecting because the Aeon orb that gives power to the land, as they say. The tower itself is about 15 miles to the southwest of the Hermitage of the Blessed Lightning on a route through rolling glass. Fuck me. So I'm going to edit this out. On a route through rolling grassland. And it's a 200-foot tall tower, so it's pretty visible.
All right.
That's a big tower.
Big ass tower.
200 feet?
I can't believe we have not seen this until right now.
We have it's right over there.
It's like
It's
one
just
of
one
those,
of those things. When guests come to visit, that's when they point out the tower. But until you have a guest, you don't notice it's there.
It's true.
I did not see it at all.
It's not polite to ask.
About the towers?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, some people are delicate about their towers, you know? Yeah.
All
I
right.
imagine we got a good night of sleep and full bellies, and we're ready to hit the road.
Yeah. Before you guys leave, Harlock's been staying on the grounds in one of the empty wagons. And he
He has?
Yeah.
Well,
I've
he
been
doesn't have
watching
a
him
house?
sleep.
the Hermitage.
The Hermitage, yeah.
with all the dead bodies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should probably clean that up.
No.
Excuse me, I cleaned it plenty.
Yeah.
I've been going on night missions.
Oh, what a good guy. Anyway, he wanted to give you a few reminders of observations that he made on his last trip out to the Erran Tower. He told you this, but he just wanted to tell you again. Don't forget about. Go ahead.
You started.
Nope, go ahead.
He's going to tell us that the leaders are called Deep Mount, right?
Oh, you're going to have so much to edit.
No, he wasn't going to mention anything about deep mouths.
Someone is.
He was just gonna remember to remind you of the Zolgaths. There are at least a dozen, some larger lizards, several demons, and that sort of thing. And he wanted to remind you of that possible danger. So, and good luck restoring the power of the Erran Tower.
I fail to see how large lizards are dangerous.
You know.
Once again, is there a reason no one's gone out there to restore this if you've expected this to be the problem for years?
I'm going to guess that it has something to do with the demons that are definitely there.
Yeah, definitely the demons.
Yeah.
I don't think it's every day that an adventuring party passes through with a circus.
Oh, Aberton is not the place to be.
Typically, no.
Well, it is now.
I've rather enjoyed this town. Are we traveling through the town to get to the tower?
No.
Okay.
No.
I will leave my books in my wagon that I took out from the library to take back after we most assuredly come back from this tower.
You could ask one of the other circus people to take it back for you.
I'd rather just do it myself later.
Okay.
Mud, I don't want to offend. Are you a demon or a devil?
Wow.
Fulgrim, can
Do
you
I have time to get a snack real quick before this starts?
Fulgrim, can you help me track down the dog-faced dog? I just want to go pet it for reasons, not to have you die at all. No, it's okay. We can.
But the
It's-
horns.
It's
Okay.
I just have to say, haven't said it yet. Patreon.com/professional casual. $5 and up. Get the video. That face was worth it.
It was
Woo!
more.
See these
It
reactions.
was more scary than the Danny teacher face.
Seriously.
a devil, Fulgrim.
So you would not be upset with us killing many demons in front of you.
The stereotype would be that I would be very happy with that.
Very good then. Why am I talking like Brennen? I don't know.
It rubs off on
Don't
you.
talk like that.
You know, Fulgrim, I often undergo some of the same prejudice as our devil friend here, and I'll clap Mud on the back, probably too forcefully for his liking. Most people think that orcs are just mindless brutes, and it's correct, and I don't mind if you kill them. I don't remember where I was going with this story.
I shall keep that in mind, and I will certainly murder every orc that I see now.
I mean, you could,
Except
if
this
people
one.
like to ask first.
Oh.
You know, I might know him.
Oh, I asked the orc if I should murder them, or ask you.
Ask me, the
Okay.
orc, whether or not I know them,
Oh, okay.
which I probably will not. If they've got a mop, hands off, is the general rule of thumb.
Legit.
And we also got supplies and such before we went off onto this dangerous mission, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
I
fantastic.
packed a bunch of mushrooms in my pocket.
It's a great idea.
Just
Some
for
of the
you,
leftover
Brennen.
pork.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hey. Mushrooms. I think that you still have a half a 2-punch special in your cheek pouch.
Oh, that's been aged to perfection.
Do you get saliva in your cheek pouch? Like, is that already breaking down and digesting inside of your cheek pouch?
Only the carbohydrates.
All right, fair.
Is there anyone in our traveling band that maybe has a flute or a pan flute?
I think most of you have a skin flute.
Correct. I'm not versed, and I don't wish to be.
It's really not
Got something of a
hard.
skin oboe.
No, I've heard it's quite hard, actually. it's the double read.
Flip it.
It's even better. I thought you
How's
said
it going,
skin
Facebook?
elbow at first. It was even funnier when I realized what you said.
Oh my god.
I've noticed that I have veins in my forehead.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think we need to compete with Elite 8 Showdown for what I have to edit out of Facebook clips.
I do not have a flute, Xa'Reske. Sorry.
Oh. Has anyone else heard anyone playing a flute since we've...
The Griggs had flutes.
They are gone.
Yes.
And they were tiny.
What
Did
about
they
the
leave their
lute you had
flutes?
the other day?
Excuse me?
The lute that you had.
Oh, I gave it back.
I thought that was your lute.
You reverse
It was at
stole
the
it.
time, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they have other instruments you could borrow?
Or just get some empty bottles from Fulgrim and
That's actually a fantastic idea.
I can certainly provide you.
Wait,
With
Xa'Reske
those
doesn't
bottles.
have lips though.
Oh, that's true. How would I play that?
Oh, you rim them with your tongue like a wine glass to make those sounds. Yeah.
That would be a reverberation.
Bless you.
Or-
I think I'd
Vibration.
probably kill you. Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Love the idea of us walking in this tower.
No,
with
I
Xa'Reske.
definitely would. You would die for that.
Before you leave, there was one more thing that Harlock wanted to tell you.
Oh, great. He wants to just crash our place and then keep giving us the same advice over and over again.
No,
Glad you're here, Harlock.
the entrance.
Well,
to
maybe
the-
you can keep an eye on the place. We're just going to be without ringleader.
Right, but we have the professor.
We do have the professor.
He and the professor will become quick friends, I'm sure.
But he's 5,000 years old, though.
Right. Experience.
So, what level is he? The entrance to the tower is 40 feet up on the western side. So there's like a series of like switchbacks leading up, and he does warn you that it can be quite slick if you're not careful. Although you guys will probably be fine because you're all, strapping young creatures.
So we should bring like a rope ladder or something, you're saying?
It couldn't hurt. And then as you enter the tower, it can be quite easy to get discombobulated as you're underground. And there are lots of series of like rooms and hallways, and so just do be careful.
Didn't you say it was 40 feet up? How would we also be underground at the same time?
Oh, you go up and you enter. You're on a landing, and then there are stairs that lead down again.
But I thought,
We have
isn't
to,
the tower 200 feet tall?
Yes, so you have to go down to go up.
You got to get
I'm
up.
sure it'll make more sense once we get there.
It's one of life's riddles.
I can see why people don't go there. There's a lot going on.
I'm
Just
already
the entrance
confused.
to this place. Yeah.
Harlock, how do you know so much about the Erran Tower?
In my time living here in Aberton, and like I said, I've gone out there on a few occasions just to check on things, and word of mouth mostly.
Okay.
Whose mouth? Who's been there?
Well, I've been there, and Beleni has been there.
Who's Beleni?
The woman that I was telling you about, who was the newcomer to the Hermitage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was listening to
I
when he was talking.
believe that's the one we killed. No.
Rest her soul.
Didn't she bring the corruption to the Hermitage?
Yes.
She did indeed.
I believe that was
Rest her soul.
the nerd that was thrown into the wind or water.
Or heart.
Was she there? I don't know if we've met this person.
No,
I
I
don't
have not met
believe
this
so.
person.
I think we believe she's going to be at the tower.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Oh, then who was the nerd?
That was just some
one
nerd.
of the corrupted
Yeah.
retainers was thrown in repeatedly.
Understood. Thank you.
It's been a while
That's where
since
they
we've talked
belong.
about this.
Is there any one that we could ask about the demons and that would know something about demons?
We fought demons before. Imagine we could do it again.
I wonder what their leaders are called.
Demoffs. You got demons, demoffs. Yeah. Yeah, you don't even have to spend any Twitch points for that dad joke. Oh,
I'm going home.
boom.
That sounds great. We should probably go, right?
Yes,
All right.
indeed. Very
Yeah.
interested in finding out what's happening at this tower.
Yeah.
Cool.
To the tower.
It's going to take
To
you
the
some
tower.
hours. But ding, 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 ding. Traveling music.
Oh,
Is there a rule on travel music?
there's a rule on traveling.
Ooh.
Interesting.
By my calculations, this should take roughly 5 hours.
Will it? How far was it away?
15 miles from the
Oh.
Hermitage.
I guess that's further away than I thought.
I'm noticeably more talkative than normal, talking about all the ways in which I'm going to be cleaning a tower that hasn't been visited in some time and is also infested with demons. Seems like a real opportunity to test my skills.
Oh, before we leave, is there anything specific that you need to clean demon blood?
You know, it's
I-
not soap.
Yeah.
That's a secret.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
A swabby must have their secrets, they say.
I've never heard that.
I just made it up.
Well, I guess they.
It sounded great, Mr. Brennen.
Why, thank you. I thought so.
Baby me. Nerd.
All right, let's get moonwalking.
All right.
Mm.
Are we using any exploration mode rules?
No.
Okay.
Look.
It is very hard to get lost because now that you see the tower, it's very obvious. So you
Straight
just
on till morning.
walk towards the tower. It's fairly flat.
You think it's
You're
going to take all
inland.
night and all day?
No, he definitely said 5 hours.
It'll take about 5 hours. So we'll say you leave around, 8 in the morning.
Break for lunch a little bit before we get there. Have a nice siesta.
Yeah.
Okay, so straight on through the rest of the morning, not until
Yes.
morning.
Yes. I
Wonderful.
understand. I misunderstood what you said.
I misunderstood what he said.
That's what she said.
I misunderstood what she said.
Who's on first?
What?
I don't believe there are any females in this party.
We've
Gotcha.
actually been criticized for our lack of females in our shows.
Yeah, remember we measured.
Oboes and all.
Hobos and
Pan
all.
flutes and oboe.
The whole orchestra.
All right, so at this point, I would like to direct you to the Foundry map. Okay. As you're traveling along to the Erran Tower, you encounter a dried up creek bed with a log across it.
Kurva, do you remember the boar call?
I remember Fulgrim detonating some boars at a distance. Also possibly a gnome fella.
Oh, I skewered a boar and then ate it.
You did.
I remember.
My
It was
only
unique.
You still got to eat most of that.
my only experience with boars is they live under log bridges.
I mean, we have seen that to be accurate.
Could I make a perception check to test
For boars?
perception test to check for boars?
Specifically boars?
For anything under the bridge.
Yes.
I would like to check specifically for boars.
Okay.
Oh, how about a 27?
All right.
I cast guidance on Xa'Reske.
How about a 13?
Wow. You don't notice anything to do with boars.
Good job,
Does
Xa'Reske.
not smell piggy whatsoever.
Already smell with your tongue.
You, however, you also don't notice boar tracks.
Oh, okay.
What you do notice though
Oh,
are tracks that are that of like a rep. They remind you a lot of Xa'Reske's footprints, actually.
do they look like they could match anything in the book I've been reading?
Yes, they do.
I'm going to very quietly whisper to everybody, I believe there are Zolgath tracks down there.
Zolgaths. Za'Reske. Za'Reske.
I swear I have never been here.
Okay.
Can I tell any particular direction they are in, or they...
You notice the tracks in the mud kind of go like back and forth. Like they didn't bother using the log to cross. But they have, it appears, have gone back and forth in this area quite a few times.
While I'm observing this area, do I notice anything odd? Past the creek, potentially? Or
Not that
within
you
the creek
can
bed?
see.
Is there anything odd about the log?
Nope.
Okay.
About how far would you say we are from the tower?
At this point, you are probably about a mile out from the tower.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought we were further. This isn't too surprising that they might have some kind of patrols,
Yeah.
potentially. So you should probably be on guard here. I'm going to take out my short bow and knock an arrow, my brand new bow, and new to me. Mud, what do you think? Should we cross this log or go underneath as the Zolgaths?
You need
have
to
been
knock
doing?
it on the right side. You look with your left eye when you draw it, right? Are you left eye or
Something
right
about the
eye?
bow.
Right.
I have both. They both work just fine. Yes.
You should knock it on the other side.
Well, then my glasses get in the way.
All right.
I'm gonna get on the log.
My little mousy friend.
Yes.
Do they speak Eruxi?
Zolgaths?
Yes.
It's a really great question.
Do I know that? What not? Should I do a recall knowledge, or would I have gotten that from my book?
Do a recall knowledge. I need some dice.
What did
Or
we
their
determine?
language even be like? It'd just be hisses and the sound of basking on a rock.
I think it was in
might
that
even
rhyme.
be undercommon, because I speak undercommon. That would be good.
Wasn't it in that rhyme in the book?
Was it
They're
society?
5'2" and speaking Xa'Reske. Zolgas are kinda musty.
Wow.
It's on-
Did we say society last time because they were humanoid?
Yeah.
All right, I have a +10 in that.
All right. You don't specifically recall anything like outright about what languages that they speak, but you would kind of infer the undercommon would make sense.
I do
You
believe-
feel like if most people speak undercommon, then they should also speak undercommon.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, you guys want to watch my 6 while I head across this log?
But of course.
All right, I'll make my way first, and I'm brandishing my my mop and doing kind of a balancing act routine with it, using it like a balancing pole.
I'll position myself to Xa'Reske or Kurva's left, just off of the log, ready to fire the bow.
I will
Sure.
position myself to Kurva's behind as he goes across the log.
I'm going to wind up the heavy crossbow that I have, just in case.
Have you used that yet?
Ooh.
Not yet. I just got it.
Oh yeah.
Yay. Yay.
As a professional demonologist,
Oh.
I know that there's not going to be any Zolgas here.
Okay.
Unless there are, in which I was joking.
You were joking. It's a very funny joke.
Mhm.
I love that one. That's my favorite joke. All right, so Kurva's crossing the log.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Xa'Reske, would you like to go next?
No.
Okay.
Do I get the whole way across?
Oh, once Kurva makes it across, I would scamper along after him.
All right.
That sounds adorable.
Just imagine he kind of holding the bow in one hand and the arrow in the other, and he just kind of goes on all fours across the log.
God, it's so cute.
Just like
It almost makes me forget how hideous he is.
he's not white. He's got cream colored fur with
I
those
don't-
red eyes.
I don't. It's the
I'm gonna
red
stay on
eyes.
the.
It's not as bad.
I'm gonna stay on the other side just in case anyone falls off. I can grab them.
Okay. Fulgrim will slowly and methodically shuffle along this wooden bridge.
I totally imagine you getting down in like a half squat and like side shuffling and
Oh.
like talk. You can do
With like
this,
his
buddy.
hands out, like he's doing a mime routine,
right.
like
You
he's
got
scuttling
this.
like a crab.
That's
Definitely.
completely unnecessary because the log is more than 5 feet wide.
Yeah, it's massive.
He does not want to fall into the mud and the dirt.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, don't fall into them.
Don't get those big boots dirty.
Right.
What's wrong with mud?
Huh? Oh, it's dirty.
Eh,
Ooh. Now they're calling you an it. That's rude.
I can't not move everybody. What? Ooh.
There you go. Good call. Wait, what? Yeah.
If you want to go first, by all means.
I would like to make sure you make it across.
I appreciate that.
I
And
appreciate
I performance my way right over.
Then Xa'Reske shot with a crossbow. in the
Easy
back.
does it.
Then I cast Guidance on Xa'Reske.
I'll offer Muddis a hand down, help him get off the log.
Oh, why, thank you.
All right.
It's not a problem at all.
I want you all to percept,
Ooh.
please.
That's a 10.
21.
27,
Wow.
Did you count guidance in that?
28.
Boom. 11.
Xa'Reske, you taste that coppery tang of blood in the air.
Is this red blood cell?
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of iron in the air.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It like hits you in the back of your throat, you know?
Is there like a general location that it is more concentrated?
It's kind of coming from like the further to the east. So you guys are moving from west to east across this ravine.
All around you.
Yeah.
That's unsettling and also appetizing at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, Mud.
Yes.
There's blood in the air.
Blood air.
And this isn't the time that I was hungry. I've actually eaten a lot on our trip.
I mean, we're right around the tower at this point. We should probably assume
There's going to be blood air.
there's going to be blood air.
Okay.
I'm going to take cover in the roots of this fallen tree.
Okay.
Just
Are you crouching down?
Are you a hidden dragon?
I'm a crouching tiger, obviously.
Ah.
Crouching Yosoki, hidden lizard folk.
Hidden
I'll
noble.
follow Mr. Brennan's lead and drop to one knee.
You'd think it would be hard to hide me, but I'm actually quite stealthy.
You just flatten yourself out.
Someone left a multicolored wardrobe over there.
Just wiggle my tail a little bit.
So as Kurva and Brennen get closer down to the ground, you notice about 20-ish yards from where you are hiding, you notice like a big like swath of blood on the ground.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I see what you are tasting, Xa'Reske?
Mm.
Over there?
Oh, you think with my height advantage, I would have seen that as well, but it's okay. I was too concerned with the taste.
You want to go check the temperature? See if it's warm-blooded or cold-blooded?
I mean, I can check. If it's warm, I'm going to notice.
Nope. Mr. Brennan and I have done this 100 times. I set up a perimeter and make sure nobody messes with the crime scene. Then he does what he does. And I'll stay in front of Mr. Brennan with a mop firmly at the ready, shoving anybody who happens to get close.
Yeah, with Kurva by my side, I'll go investigate the blood.
All right. It is still, I mean, it's not cold, it's not hot, but it's fresh.
So it's warm. So it's
can I-
definitely not Zolgath blood.
Could I take a minute to investigate this?
Mhm.
And I forgot what the rule's called again.
Oh, follow a lead?
Pursue a lead, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I have to
Is
take
that
a minute
tabbed
to
or do
study.
you just open right up to that page?
Dan
It is
Cole and
tabbed.
his tabs.
Tab my book.
Tab my book.
Can we see yours?
The tab says
I
monk.
got nothing.
Oh. I thought you had all the
JB doesn't
from-
need
from-
tabs.
Dan hasn't tabbed my book yet.
Or pain.
And he's not going to.
You're a bad DM.
For real. All right. So you're taking a minute. You're pursuing a lead. What does that entail?
So I will get a +1 circumstance bonus to any check or attack roll, anything like that, for anything that kind of has to do with this lead that I'm pursuing to find out what is this blood from, what's happening here.
Okay.
Do you have the thing that also lets you devise a stratagem for free if it is the culmination of your pursue a lead?
I don't believe so because I took medic feats instead
that's
of
right.
more investigator feats.
I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Father.
Gesundheit.
sister. Bro.
Ooh.
It's called Sister Brother. It's about a sister and a brother.
So I totally missed the warm-blooded joke. While we're on the subject of stereotypes, a stereotype of cold-blooded creatures such as myself, our blood is warm. If it was cold, it would not be good for us.
I don't mean to argue with you, but they call it cold-blooded.
Right, so we don't generate our own heat. We have to get our heat from other things.
Yeah, they know what is known as exothermic creatures, whereas you and I would be examples of endothermic.
I don't know what that means.
I'll let that slide this time.
If you've noticed, I spend a lot of time at night near fires or outside where the sun hits me, and it's to literally warm my blood.
Is that why you're always hanging out next to Fulgrim? Because he's basically like
He's a walking
a
furnace.
boiler.
Yes.
I just thought you wouldn't stay with me.
No, I need warmth.
Oh.
Yes,
Haven't you noticed that after fights, he usually just stands there with his mouth open for a few minutes at a time?
it's to cool me down.
Well, I don't necessarily think that out of character for... No, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's completely fine. It's an educational moment.
Yeah, no, it's nice to learn more about you.
Would you like to see if my blood is warm?
It's no fault of yours being ignorant of these things, Mud. But we should probably keep your blood inside your body for now, Xa'Reske.
Okay.
What can you tell us about this blood on the ground?
Yes, Brennen, walk us through your detective procedure here. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I will get down close to it and sniff and see does it have any kind of strange scent to it. I can treat diseases and things now, so maybe notice if there's anything strange about it, anything in the blood, any flecks of anything like that.
Nope.
How much blood is there?
It's a lot of blood.
Is there? I'll take a look around for any kind of blood spatter or anything. Is there any other trees nearby to see the direction this blood may have come from?
Are there any body parts that may have lost this blood?
No spatter. There is, however, like a smear trail going northeast.
So it looks. So I would surmise that something was bled out here and then dragged to another location.
Yes.
Very good. Would it be enough blood to cause the death of like a human-sized creature?
Absolutely. Yes,
More than
this is a lot of blood.
potentially from something larger than a human,
Yes.
Like a deer? Like a double deer?
like a deer or like a large-sized creature.
Yes.
Maybe we should follow Schmear.
So I'll point this out to Kurva and say, if we're going to follow this path here, I believe we should go together. Saying to everybody else,
Why would we follow the path?
if something could, whatever died here was larger than a human and has been dragged away, which means
By something that killed something larger than a human.
yes.
Why would we follow that?
Well, I believe it's on the way to the tower, and I'd rather,
Oh,
our
take care of
party-
it ahead of time?
Yes, I'd rather take it head on than have it come up from behind us as we're trying to scale the tower.
Could I do a survival check to see if I know what kind of creatures are in this general biome and what would be big enough to take something of this caliber down?
Yeah.
15.
All right. So, Kurva, you're not new to the practice of, having to work for your food, for sure. What you see here strikes you as a kind of like a butchering of some kind of animal. Looking at the state of the grass surrounding you, this looks like grazing land for like grazing creatures like cattle, oxen, that sort of thing. So feasibly could be some kind of animal, a beast of burden, as it were.
An auroch, maybe.
I'll relate that to the crew.
Yeah.
Could have just been just a random hunt. I mean, nothing nefarious about it. And if they're busy grazing on a gazelle or giraffe or whatever they have here, that's one less meal that could be us.
Or we could get the jump on them and then murder them where they stand.
Oh, I like that.
Even better.
Actually,
We could be like the sharks, the land sharks to their land chum.
Oh, I hope there's no bullets here.
Oh, that would be
Land chum.
not great.
Can we get a
do
shirt
they-
made that just says land chum? Now that I know that Lindsay has like all that vinyl stuff to make shirts, like I'm just making a list in my head. I'll give her the shirts and the supplies. Like, just make me this.
do they have sea giraffes?
No, the necks don't need to be that long.
Interesting.
They just, but they do kind of look a little bit like seahorses, but
That was literally
Spotted.
the first thing that came to my mind was a seahorse instead of a sea giraffe.
Ooh, a sea dragon, maybe, would be even better.
Maybe. Does anyone look in the direction of the schmear?
Yes.
I imagine I'm looking in that direction if I'm doing a survival check.
All right, you see in the distance a small party.
Oh,
of
Like a-
six
potato
six-
salad?
6 creatures.
Like a quinceanera?
Not in the sun. No potato salad in the sun.
Who's spinning? Do I know him?
What?
The DJ at this party.
Wiki wiki. Thank you, JP. Jesus.
Yeah, that was a little esoteric.
What a state of affairs when JB
Seriously.
explains the joke.
Has to
Wow.
translate.
I had to have one of my students like translate something for me today. I can't remember what it was, but she said something and I just kind of like looked at her with that like deer in the headlights look and she like explained it quietly and I was like, thank you. I can't lose my
Is this
street cred.
inappropriate?
No, she would not say something inappropriate. I just didn't know. She like said that someone's grandma was like a whole piece or something like that. Which just means like she's cool.
Oh,
It's like, oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
man.
like, she
felt
I would not
like
have
a
guessed that from
Me
whole
neither.
piece.
Right?
It was weird. Okay. So you see a party of 6 humanoid creatures in the distance.
To adjust my glasses to see them better.
Your glasses that have no lenses in them.
Correct.
That's beautiful. I love that.
I'd like to yell out hello in Aruxi.
we should sneak up on them and then put arrows into
So
them.
we should find out who they are first.
What do they look like?
They look really similar to the descriptions that Brennen has been giving you guys of what Zolgaths would look like.
Go right ahead, Fulgrim.
All right. I shall sneak up with everyone behind me, I assume.
It's a little bit windy here on the plains, and they do not seem to have noticed you.
Shall we initiatize?
Let's
Yeah.
initiatize. Initiatize me, Captain.
Can we get closer first? I'm not very fast.
Yeah, if you want to take
You have a bow and arrow.
a minute to get
Yeah,
closer.
but it's only got like 50-foot range, 60 feet. It's a short
How
bow.
close can we get?
Let's see.
Let me see. They're really not at all paying attention
Okay.
to you guys. Ooh, who's got the measuring tool? Is that you?
Yeah. How cool is
Wow. That
They
was
do
So if I could get to about 35 feet away, then I could rush him in one stride.
How many feet away did you say?
If I can get up like about 35 feet away from them, I could rush them.
I was going to say you guys could probably get within 30 feet and not be noticed. So 35
All
is
right.
beautiful.
Perfect.
I'll stay back 50.
All right, Hansel gets warrior. No, you should be offering the eggs to
The
Xa'Reske.
last one was fine.
Was that a dozen eggs?
Ben, JB is rifling through our little mini fridge down here in the recording area, just like pulling out all the random things that we have in there, offering them to Tim.
I thought he was doing a hide check.
He's just really good.
You should have seen when I offered my oboe. He declined.
For now, just not on camera. Yet.
Save it for the only.
Dude, not this show.
That thing is a bassoon, dude. Don't talk yourself down.
Thing is a tambourine.
Put it in my
Oh my goodness. All right.
triangle.
There's a lot of mileage in this instrument dick joke.
I was trying to think of my equivalent. I got the symbols.
Nice.
Beware.
I'm gonna clap those cymbals.
Oh my God. All right. What did you guys get for initiative? Who's going first? What's happening?
21.
What'd you get? 21?
Not fantastic, but decent roll.
The gentleman's
26.
26.
But I rolled.
Mud got an 11.
Huh?
That's what I rolled on the die.
Oh,
All right. What about Xa'Reske and Fulgrim?
A 17.
19.
I was sneaking up, and I shall use stealth for a 15.
Okay.
look at this guy actually playing by the rules.
Right? Proud of you. Proud of you. All right. So that means Kurva gets to go first. What are you going to do, my man?
All right, I'm going to take one stride action to get in real close and then thwack him with my broom with a flurry of blows while I say, well, here we go.
Get him.
First roll is 19.
Yeah.
Second roll is very low.
Yeah, 'cause the 19 will hit.
All right. That's 8 damage, and they have to make a fortitude save against 20.
They do not make the fortitude save. That's a 13. How much damage did you say you did?
8 damage, and they're
8
stunned
damage. All right.
for 1 action. And I'll finish it off by trying to trip him as well.
All right.
And that's a 22 versus their reflex.
Wow. And they are tripped.
Down you go.
You nerd.
Oh, I think I put him in a puddle as well.
Aw, a little pee-pee puddle.
That's not my name.
Oh, that was great. All right, great. First turn, Kurva. Brennen, let's see what you've got.
Very good. I will devise a stratagem first of all here. See if it's worth shooting, and I think that will be. I will. So, what do these look like now that we're a bit closer?
Why you gotta ask me this shit? I'm just kidding.
For the listeners.
For the listeners.
Are they leaky?
Oh yeah, don't say like I move there. Say
Right,
like,
right, right,
describe where you're moving and stuff.
All right, so these Zolgaths look like
A man.
warriors.
Okay.
This is hang on. I just want to know what Zolgath warrior. There we go. Oh fuck. That thing's hideous.
Oh, look at that bad
yeah.
boy.
Woo. So Zolgath, they're a medium-sized humanoid creature. Kind of for people at home, very like dinosaur.
I can't see him either.
Like, oh dang it!
Could I get an image?
Can we? How do we screen share this? Can I screen share this with Ben?
Not with how we're currently set up.
Let me see what we can
You
do.
could hand it to me or Taylor.
Hold on.
GB's got this.
Yep.
Oh, are you gonna send a link?
Yep.
Yes. GB, you're kind of the tits, man.
Into the
I
Discord.
gotta say.
Oh, look at this little gentleman.
What a fucking guy. All right. So very dinosaur-like with those typical like reptilian dino feet, long tails, kind of like spindly arms, and like their mouths look like their lips got burnt off because they ate like really hot raspberry pie.
Actually, I think that's
It's pretty accurate.
most
You know?
of what they eat is super burned things. So that
That
makes
is
sense.
true. Yeah, they eat a lot of really burnt stuff. And I was reading, you guys don't know this obviously, but I find it fascinating, so I'm going to tell you. It is very commonplace in their like whatever, their culture or
Clans.
what have you.
Clicks.
Clutches.
Their clutches, yeah, in their clutches.
Murder.
They any like creatures that they are often the enslaved people, like creatures. Any creatures that they themselves enslave, they burn out their sense of smell.
Oh wow.
So a lot of Zolgaths themselves have they can't smell. Yeah.
Oh.
How
That's hideous for
how
me.
bonkers
Yeah.
is that?
They never know who dealt it. Ever.
Ever.
Well, that one does. The one
Yeah.
who's sideways now.
Yeah, they know. It was this guy, this other green guy who dealt it.
What's going on with this this chrome looking one in the back there?
That one looks pretty leaderish. Yeah.
Deep mouth already.
Yeah. He's the
Smiler?
leader.
What? No, that's
Huh?
the ghoul. I said, is there a deep mouth already?
Oh. How deep's that one's mouth?
Oh, looks
It
pretty
is-
deep.
The one in the back is a much deeper mouth. And they're like mohawk spiny things. They remind me of the eels from The Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Ah,
Flotsam and Jetsam.
Kiss the girl.
Sure, yeah. You don't want to be kissing these deep mouths.
Oh, they can't smell it.
That's true.
All right,
Yeah.
so I will take a shot at the Zolgath to the north of Kurva, not the one that he just tripped, as I believe that is well in hand.
To the northeast
It's my
or the
kill.
northwest?
Northwest.
Okay, that's what I thought. We'll call that Zolgath number 2.
I will loose an arrow at Zolgath number 2 there and score a 25.
That will hit. Thunk.
And we will do, I don't subtract 1 anymore because I have a short bow now instead of my sling, and I'm going to do an impressive 4 damage on 2d6.
Whoa.
Because I rolled 2 2s.
Whoa. 2 2s.
And then we will loose 1 more arrow
Okay.
and get a 15.
That does not hit.
A little wide.
Whomp whomp. But nice job.
It is my turn.
All right. So it is Chrome Dome up top. So the leader of the Zolgaths, he's the furthest north because he is leading.
Chrome Domerton
Chrome Domerton of
of the New Hampshire Domertons.
right. They're such snobs.
They really are.
Oh God.
Chrome Dummerton, owner of the Dimsdale Dummerton.
That's exactly what I was going with. The Zolgaths that are like south of him, these two, they are dragging a large like cattle corpse.
I was just going to ask if we
Between them.
saw what
Yep.
was made all the blood.
Yes. And he's it's called a Zolgath Skulker, just so that we're all hip to this. He is going to move to get into contact with Kurva.
Sounds fine to me.
Beautiful.
Oh, looks like we found a lead. Is that right, Mr. Brennen?
Sure.
Evidence?
Yes.
Yay.
We got a perp? I don't remember most of the words.
Actually, he's going to hold off. He's not going to come full in contact with you because you're real scary. He's going to hold off about over here. And he's going to use his ranged dagger. He's going to throw a dagger at you.
Super rude.
What?
Let's see if this works.
I can dodge it.
I believe it.
Come on, man. I just want to use the cool dice feature on Foundry. There we go. 29.
I did not dodge it.
You did not. I'm going to use this for a damage roll as well. You take
Block
5
it with my
damage.
forearm.
I like that it comes over the headphones.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
like
fun
that it
noise.
comes at all.
It is a very satisfying sound. And
I show my my forearm, which has the dagger in it, real high, and I say, "Mr. Brennan, we got a real deep one for you to work on."
Ooh.
Hopefully it didn't sever any tendons. I'll be there once you take care of a few of them.
That was just the one
All
of them.
Yikes. He's going to throw another one. 15.
I backed that one with the first one.
Pop. Oh, God. Oh. Just the thought of it, picturing it in my head of like you having a dagger lodged in your forearm and then batting another dagger away with that first dag.
That's Orc Toddler games right there.
Oh
And
my
a good time
goodness.
was had by all.
Yikes. Xa'Reske, you're up.
It was very wise of him to not move to where he was originally going to go. So I am going to go here. I know this idiot's on the ground, but I would like to use a goading feint against it just in case it stands up.
Hell yeah.
And I use 24 against its reflex or perception, maybe. It's
I
not
roll
like I
for
do
that,
this
yeah?
literally every freaking time or
That's
anything. Perception DC.
And I roll for that, right? Or no?
That's 10 plus
10
whatever
plus.
you're.
All right. You got it.
Wonderful. So when they go to strike me, they will have a -2 circumstance to hit.
Okay.
And then I will try and strike them. And
Dang it, Xa'Reske, that one's mine.
I rolled a 28 to hit it.
You find your own.
That's a crit.
So I crit. Okay.
Crit it real good.
Right in the criteris.
So a D6.
He found the criteris.
Took me long enough.
It was right there the whole time.
It was in her purse.
A D6, a D8.
Oh, all this.
Yes, the emptying of the dice bag, my friends.
And then an extra 2d6 and then I double it, right?
Natural
Yes.
20.
Yes. I say yes confidently.
Right. So it's my normal damage. Deadly adds a D8 plus the 2D6, and then we double it. Is that how we're doing crits?
However
Except
you want,
for the
baby girl.
deadly.
Except for the deadly. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's 13,
I just keep saying it.
26, 29.
Whew.
Okay, so that one's dead.
And that was the one that Kurva knocked down?
Yes.
Wow. Glad
Dang
I
it,
thought of
Xa'Reske. You're wasting all my stalled actions on that one. You should win for a fresh one.
Well, thank you for knocking them down. I have finished them for you. If you could do the same for another, that would be appreciated.
Kurva, you mean thank you?
No, I don't.
And I motion to Kurva to proceed. You first, by all means.
How do you make it red?
I've never seen his mustache that twitchy before.
I've never seen his mustache this close before.
All right. Well, that's
They
kinda
can't smell
faded.
it.
All right. Wow. Good job, Xa'Reske.
Thank you.
Fulgrim. Top that.
I'm sure whatever's about to happen will.
I would like to hold my action until a couple of them get into close range of each other. At which point I will rush forward and throw a bomb right into their midst.
All right.
Top that, Fulgrim. I will stand there.
I am waiting.
Oh my
That's
god.
so good.
Oh, all right. Mud.
All right. So Mud is going to move up. Some might say a regular old stride.
Stride.
How does every other diagonal's free or just the first?
What is your
Yes, every
movement, my
other.
friend?
So I got 1, 2. Wait, how you doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it shows you.
There's a ruler to the left underneath. So in the
The-
left menu.
Foundry magic is blowing everybody's minds.
Right.
Seriously.
Draw a line.
Whoa!
How far it is.
Look at that bad boy. All right. Well, what? No,
Foundry's
actually move
incredible.
there.
Thank you,
No.
Cubicle 7, for hooking us up.
I'm sure that
Move there.
Thank you.
Deselect the ruler tool, probably.
I moved you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're such a good boy.
You get some snacks now.
Anyway, after that move, I am going to cast guidance on.
Brennen.
Oh, I've already cast it on Xa'Reske in this past hour. Fulgrim.
Very good.
And we'll take a double shot at that one that Mr. Brennen hit.
Cool.
There's a natural 1 and a unnatural 18, sorry.
The 18 will hit.
All right.
What are we going to do about that natural 1, though?
Yeah, so
Crit cards for that.
that
That
natural
bumble
1 will do,
Baby?
some might say,
Oh, this is a new feat you have, right? Where you shoot 2 at once?
it sure is. It's called,
Double shot.
That's what Taylor did. Sorry.
yeah, because I'm part ranger on my father's side.
Okay.
So it's one of my basic hunter tricks.
Is that the devil?
Or the elf.
See,
Moving on.
I'm part stranger on my father's side
Mm.
because he was gone.
All right, you might want to have me do this because I'm not keeping track of ammunition in any way. It says double miss. If this attack uses ammunition, you use twice the amount of ammunition on this attack.
All right. Womp womp.
All right. 2 arrows. Gone. Gonna cross those off my arrow counter. Nuts.
So I don't want Dan to hear this, so I'm going to telepathically mute Dan's
Earmuffs.
earmuffs. I literally during RPGs, I never keep track of
Who
ammo.
cares about
Ever.
arrows?
Like, I'm just going to make an arrow,
Right.
which I know is actually significantly harder than just like, I'm going to pull a branch down and make an arrow.
No,
But
I think that's it.
it'll fly straight.
More expensive than lead balls.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
We found that out the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, just the 3 damage from
Just
that
the 3
the other
damage.
one.
Cool. Right on. All right. Now it's the rest of the Zolgath's turn.
Bring it.
Yes. All right. So the
Look at
one
my
that's
skill.
looking like a pincushion to the north is
To the north.
Oh shit. Okay.
I started a mosh pit.
What the fuck? He's gonna throw his club at Xa'Reske.
What?
Who throws a club?
I will
That's-
dodge.
What?
That's awesome.
I kind of like that. Why
Like a
is he
26?
throwing it?
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. That definitely hits.
For 5
Clubbed you in the
damage.
face.
Yeah, that
Oh.
well, not a lot of damage though.
I did one of those like soccer goalie things and I dodged the same direction as the ball.
It's a sandwich with bacon on it. It's a club.
Oh my goodness. And then he's gonna come over into contact with you and he's gonna claw at your face.
Rude.
But does not.
I block it with my claws.
All right. This Xulgath warrior, who's like 5 feet to the east, is going to throw his javelin at Xa'Reske. No, at Kurva.
That's fine.
For 13, he does not.
He's an idiot.
Here's the thing. He's got 3 javelins. So let's try it again.
Oh, wait. Is he using feeling this time?
This time, yeah.
Okay.
So I got a 19 that time.
Oh.
Afraid not.
Bullocks.
Which is something found on boats.
It's true.
Afraid nuts.
That's why I know that phrase, yes.
All right. I don't really want to throw more stuff at you, though.
That would be. Wow. Foundry includes the -5.
Yeah,
That's remarkable.
it's really neato. It's very, very neato.
Wow.
Foundry's the tits.
The titties.
Oh, bee titties.
Mm.
Some of the best titties.
Buzz, buzz, baby.
And Mud knows titties.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
For that other circus performance that you do after I go to bed.
Could move up to try to provide flanking for its allies or something.
That's a good idea.
I'm not sure how intelligent Xulgaths are, but
It could also aid,
I don't know, dummy.
which is something Fulgrim loves to do.
That is true. Hang on.
If there's anything in life, it's always that you have my back.
It's usually just to keep you warm.
Thank you.
You guys are so cute. I can't stand
I know your dwarfish ways don't like it that I don't tell you that I appreciate you enough. But I appreciate you enough.
I usually don't get interactions between people, but I feel like we have a strong bond.
All right. So the furthest Xulgath away is going to leave their kill. And they're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to be under the cover of this tree. Stop it.
For that bug. Oh. It's like
Fuck
Tim,
you.
don't move.
it's like when the tab kicks in.
Huh?
It's like when the tab kicks in.
I have a great acid
story
when we're done.
Walls are melting.
And it does not involve me at all.
The best thing about that bug is that because of the way that we record different shows with different buffers, it might take place over a year. We're going to be looking for this bug among different episodes of different shows.
It's really exciting.
It's a real big bug.
All right, so this Xulgath moved, and now it is going to throw a javelin at Mud.
What?
Yep. 26, BB.
How far is this Xulgath away from me?
Mud got touched.
Yeah.
Can even a god emperor ringmaster bleed?
Was it that one? I drew a
Yeah.
yes, 40 feet.
Does it take any negatives?
I think that I wanted it to be over 2 more. Because I only want it to be 30 feet from you. But it's
Beautiful.
heavy.
I also want it within 30 feet of me.
All right. All right. Oop.
So you said a
26
26 does in fact hit
for 10 damage.
for 10 damage.
That's a lot on squishy mud.
That's a lot on very squishy mud.
Oh.
Huh.
That isn't that much.
It is for me.
Squishy mud. It's very much.
Con was Mud's dump stat.
I am incensed. And as such,
You smell very good.
thank you. I will cast Blood Vendetta on this motherfucker.
No.
Is this new? Have we seen this spell before?
Oh, yes, we have. I
Yeah.
cast it on that stupid ghoul.
The last time I hurt Mud.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes a save.
Okay.
Let me tell you what type of save.
You tell me, BB.
The save,
Wait, maybe you should pause for effect.
it is
3,
very
4,
important.
5 seconds.
I like to
You know
try.
how
He will
long you
make a
need.
save, and it is a very important save. It's a type of save that some might say.
Really draw it out.
So I was trying to type in blood vendetta, but I typed in blood and then sacrifice, which is the second word of final sacrifice, which is listed under blood vendetta.
I believe it may be a will save.
Some might think it's a will save. And they... Why does your internet suck?
Is this like
And they would be right.
is this a reaction?
This is a reaction.
Oh, that is awesome.
Sounds cool.
So
That's
it's a will
cool name.
save with a DC of 20.
All right. He did not pass that. He got 18.
So he will take 2d6 persistent bleed damage.
Wow, why don't you roll that
Whoa,
for me?
2d6 persistent.
There's that strong 1, followed by a 4. So 5. 1 Brennan's worth of bleed damage.
Okay.
Correct. Well, usually.
Bleed.
The target also has weakness 1 to piercing and slashing damage.
All right.
Oh.
Does that just mean they take an extra?
Yes, they take 1 extra damage from those 2 types.
Wonderful.
Kawa.
Can't believe
Bunga.
you've wasted a level 2 spell of mine already. We haven't even gotten to the dungeon.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you're the one who cast it.
No! I am incensed, Kurva. Incensed.
He's throwing pencils now. Watch out. I've still got one Zolgath to go.
Why is Iago here?
He gonna come down here
Yeah, I did channel a little Iago there for a second.
and he's just gonna try and pummel on Kurva here. Let's go. I'm gonna get you with my club.
We'll see about that.
14 says no. Let's try it again. 6 would also say no. How about a 0?
0's not good enough.
Wow.
A natural 0?
That's a crit.
Didn't it have
Fail.
to move to get within range?
You're right, so never mind. It's okay. Don't question me. Just kidding.
An hour 22.
I'm going to go just a little bit longer because it was a while till we got into the episode. So, all right. So that is my Zolgath's turn. Kurva, just work your magic, man.
I would
I'm
like
coming
to go
around to
first.
the big boy.
Oh, wait. Yep. Fulgrim gets to go first because he delayed to wait till there was a real party.
All right. This is going to hurt everyone, and I don't mind. I will
Wow.
I will move twice and throw a bomb into the largest concentration of enemies, which does mean, let's see, I can't click on this guy, but this guy right there.
Okay.
Also happens to be the largest concentration of allies.
The
That it does.
Tomato, tomato.
Zolgath right in front of Kurva.
So if Kurva and Xa'Reske right next to each other, surrounded by 3 Zolgas, they're all going to get blowed up.
I will try my hardest.
Does Fulgrim
To blow
warn
them
me
all
at
up.
all that I should duck?
Sure, if you think that will help.
Incoming!
It will not. Let's see. So getting a 25 to hit the Zolgath right in front of Kurva.
Okay. Yes, that
All
will
right.
hit.
How far can
Um,
you move up?
I can move 40.
You can move 40?
I mean,
He said 2
in
moves.
2 moves.
Oh, gotcha. Where do you want to be, baby girl?
Just behind Kurva.
Okay.
And I toss it gently. Let's see. So that's going to be a bottled lightning, which is going to be 2d6 plus, let's see, 2 splash damage. And the one that I hit is going to be flat-footed. So that's 8 damage
All right.
to that one. 2 splash damage to every square touching that. And the one in front of me is, or the one in front of Kurva is flat-footed.
Okay.
Actually, nice job. That was great.
Yeah.
Kersplash.
Sploocious, some would say.
Oh, jeez. I always hated that one in practice runs.
All right, Kurva, you may go now.
All right.
All right. I'm going after the big boy.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move around all these guys
That was my plan as well.
Could you tumble
and take him
through?
on directly.
I believe you must be trained to tumble through.
I'm not tumbling through. I'm just going around.
You don't need
I got a speed of 35.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit the big boy with flurry of blows.
Alrighty.
And that's a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And then I'm going to try to trip him.
Oof.
Your dog smell.
For an 11, which probably does not work.
He's old.
No.
Is that a critical failure?
No, it is not.
Then I will try it one more time.
Okay.
Also an 11. But I have interposed myself in the way, and he does take 9 damage and has to make a fortitude save DC 20.
All right.
Way to be consistent, Kurva! I yell from a ways away.
All right. He got
Thanks, Mr. Brennan.
23 on that fortitude save, so he's good to go.
All right.
But nice job. You
I
made him
hopefully have his attention.
Oh, he sees you. You are not Raspberry Pi, so his mouth is not excited about it.
Nor should
Brennen.
it be.
Is that leader within 50 feet or 60 feet of me?
I got you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
On the nose.
Haha, accidental tactics. I'm going to devise a stratagem to see if I want to shoot and help Kurva. With that roll, I don't... Does it seem... would I be able to tell if this one might be harder to hit than the warriors?
He seems bulkier than the others.
Bulkier.
Thicker.
Deceptively thick.
All right, I'm going to... I think this might hit because the other ones seem to be relatively easy. I'm going to fire off an arrow at the leader, the skulker, with an 18.
No. You fail.
Apparently, I will quick succession fire another shot at it, and we're gonna roll much worse. That will be a 8.
Do you want to beseech the dark gods?
No.
All right. It is Boss Boy's turn.
Would you like to take your third action and move?
Devising a stratagem is an action.
Oh.
Ah.
Wait. Oh, and then
He
you
just
shoot.
he just sits there thinking real hard. It doesn't look like things are happening, but they're totally happening.
I was
Aggressively thinking.
I was very confused.
With his mind grapes.
Yes, because the devise a stratagem allows me to roll the d20 before nominating if I'm attacking or not.
Interesting.
Nama,
So I thought maybe
nama, nama.
you had a AC of 18, but apparently it's higher than that.
All right. Kurva, are you ready for this Zolgeth Skulker's dagger attack?
That's why I put myself right in the way.
We'll see a 17.
What a little idiot.
Womp womp. And a 15.
No good.
And a 6. Trash. Oh, wait. That.
I'm doing a windmill spin with my broom to parry all these away.
While yawning.
AB approves windmills.
That is the best strategy.
Windmills and poor attacks with a dagger. Womp womp.
Parry.
All right. Well, that is a very uneventful turn for the Zolgeth Skulker, missing all 3 attacks against Kurva. Xa'Reske,
I do have someone in front of me that is currently flat-footed.
you do.
There's a part of me that really wants to go after the thing that hurt Mud because I took that personally.
Mm.
At least his wounds opened up all over his body and started bleeding from doing so.
But I'm actually terrified to go near it because Mud scares me when he turns into his thing.
That's fair.
So I think what I'm going to do instead is the one directly to the right of me. I will use a goading feint and get a 21 against its perception DC.
Yes.
So that works. So they have a -2 to hit me.
Okay.
I will then attack the one that is flat-footed. And I roll a 19.
Got him.
Wonderful. So that would be 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
Yes, he's gone.
I like your added sound effects there too.
Ba-ding.
I will also drop a die.
That's a free action.
Thank you. And then for my next action, I will use a goading feint to the one directly north to me as
Okay.
well. And that would be a 24 against his perception.
Yes.
Wonderful. So I still have panache, and they are both at -2 to hit me.
Ha ha ha. Look at you. I love that very, very much.
Me as well.
Fulgrim, I feel like you just went, but it's your turn.
I believe my turn is after the.
Because you got
now.
moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for knowing the rules better than me.
Womp womp.
Actually, it's only if you delay. So if you delay your full action, you just put your initiative later. But if you ready an action, I think that doesn't occur. But I don't know which one of those it was.
He delayed his action because he double moved and then attacked.
Gotcha. I understand.
Cool. I don't, but that's okay. Mud,
DM doesn't need to know the rules.
right? Fuck
Mud.
yeah.
Mud is going to spend a focus point here. And as he does, he's going to spend it on Weapon Surge. When he does, he gets significantly more buff. He is going to...
He himself gets buff?
He himself gets buff.
Oh.
He looks significantly healthier than your average Mud.
As I said, I'm terrified of when he does this.
Mud sponsored by Built Bar.
And, and the scent of blood and battle seems to emanate off of his pits. That one that threw the javelin at him and hit him
Yes.
is going to be shot twice.
All right.
The weapon surge is going to be on the yellow die, which we will consider the lucky die.
Okay.
Is that another? Okay. I'm just rolling hot garbage here.
Pretty bad.
We're
Like the hero
gonna
point?
we're gonna spend the hero point that we have on the lucky die.
Okay.
Got worse.
Oh no.
Sure did.
Oh, no.
All right, so we're gonna double miss him
Boom.
if that's cool.
Another fumble.
Another.
Double
You're
miss.
going to want to keep track of those 2 arrows that you just lost.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mark them down here in my arrow section.
Yeah,
I
there you
gotta
go.
say, this double miss, I appreciate your consistency.
You know what? I'm
Always.
nothing if not consistent.
3 times is the
yeah,
charm.
Spend a fucking focus point on that.
Mud, you're really fulgriming it up in there.
Up in here. Up
I am going to cast with my other 2 actions Forbidding Ward on
Alright.
Xa'Reske. And targeting Xa'Reske and the shiny silvery guy.
Okay.
So that Xa'Reske has +1 AC against specifically that enemy.
Groovy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love this teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
It sure does. That's what they say. All right, it's my Zolgath's turn. We're going to start at the top because we've got 2 up in contact with Xa'Reske right now. So we're going to start with the northernmost one. And he's going to attack Xa'Reske. He's going to club. Let's go clubbing, buddy.
I will dodge.
All right. So 24, but he does have a -2 to hit you.
He does not hit.
So, all right. And then we're just going to keep clubbing all night, BB. That would make it a 10.
That's, I think it's only on the first.
Is it only the
attack.
first one? Either way. So it would be a 12.
Right.
So, and then that's a crit fail.
I was like, excuse me.
Ba 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 ba.
A natural one?
Yes, it was in that one.
Ooh.
All right. And what type of attack is this? Melee, some might say, or unarmed?
Some would say this is melee.
So until healed, he is enfeebled too.
Ooh.
Heck yeah. That's
Yeet.
a -2, I believe, on all strength checks.
I dig that.
Sounds like something that would happen to a jerk.
Yeah.
Right?
Consider this guy jerked off.
Oh, I do. I couldn't and wouldn't have said it better myself.
Oh my goodness. All right. And then the other Zolgath warrior who is also in contact with Xa'Reske and also at a -2. He's actually going to throw a club at Fulgrim.
I was about to get real mad, but
Very
that's
good.
fine.
That's
13.
Fulgrim, watch
Oh.
out.
you do not beat my 18.
Yikes. All right. And now he's going to club at Xa'Reske because you're right here.
How many clubs does this guy have?
They've got like 3 clubs. And
That's a
3
lot of
javelins.
clubs.
They've got a lot of stuff.
Do they also
a few
juggle?
clubs?
I was
I could
just
juggle
thinking,
those.
Yeah, we could use them
You
in the
guys
circus.
should recruit
That's true.
them.
I could teach them.
You could teach them.
Do they speak whatever fucking
Undercommon.
stupid language he talks?
None of these hit you, Fulgrim. So
Very good.
how unfortunate.
Just clubs raining down all over.
Let's
They sail harmlessly over
Or
his
no,
head.
sorry. Those 2 were on Xa'Reske. My bad.
I was just
Don't-
envisioning Fulgrim standing there, just like watching them, like, huh.
What an interesting turn of events.
I could turn this into an act.
That
Man.
will not hit.
Oh, yeah. My next act, someone should throw clubs at my face.
It's knife throwing, but
Knife
the
throwing.
act is you getting hit with knives.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
We shall make that into an act.
All right. This
Good idea.
final Zolgath warrior is going to chuck a javelin at Fulgrim because I
Oh.
just want to hit you.
Okay.
Ooh.
25.
That does it. Good on you.
Wait, hold on. Though this is the last Zolgath is going now.
Yes.
So the one before it takes
Oh, thank you.
7 damage and then makes a
Stop it.
flat save of a 15.
Nice.
See if he stops bleeding.
He does not stop bleeding.
Well, obviously not. The gods don't will that.
Obviously. All right, Fulgrim, you
Yeah.
take 10 damage
Ah,
from
okay.
that javelin. Yikes. He's going to come up here and help his buddy, the leader,
Oh, that's great for me.
and go after Kurva
We'll
with
burn
this
them all.
club, right? Throw, move, club, 6.
Since Kurva got that knife in his arm, he's been unstoppable.
Truly. It's
Untouchable.
wild. Fulgrim.
It works the first time.
Fulgrim wants to burn them. Burn them all.
Burn them all.
Also, he remembers that he has the bomber talent, right? So that means that his splash damage doesn't have to affect allies, but it does.
It doesn't have to, but it does.
Let's see. He is going to throw an alchemist fire at the middle Zolgath. So
The middle Fulgrim.
let's see, a 22 to
Yes.
hit. Ooh,
Yep.
fantastic.
That's that guy.
We've got 10 fire damage coming to that middle one.
Shit.
Ooh.
2 splash damage to everyone around that. That's including Kurva.
All right. So
That's fair.
Fulgrim, you killed this one.
Yes.
Yeah, that one that you targeted was between the one who hurt Mud.
Ah.
Is dead.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Boom.
I have your back
Oh my
and your
gosh.
front.
All right.
Right on. Well done.
Oh wait, that's one.
Feel like you know better.
Right.
Little bomber.
For my second, let's see. I will raise my heavy crossbow, point it at one of the others, and let loose with a bolt.
Are you targeting a regular warrior or do you want to target the skulker?
I will target one of the regular warriors, the one that is not almost flanked, the one to the top most.
All right.
Yeah.
The northernmost.
The northernmost Zolgath.
From the top, make them drop.
Right.
I was thinking northern exposure.
That's a northern exposure.
That's going to be a 19.
That will hit.
Oh, fantastic. Man, oh man. 7 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Look at,
Fulgrim, did you just hit with 2 attacks in the same turn?
I did.
In the same show?
Look at the power.
What?
Mr. Brennen, 2 negative demerits on Fulgrim, record, please.
Negative. Oh, what?
Yes, it's the good one.
And I shall aid another with wait, I can't aid. I just stand there for the third action. Look pretty.
Just being all like sweaty because
Right.
you just did a bunch of stuff.
It's like,
Ugh.
Reload
Guys.
your crossbow?
that
Take
takes
a drink.
2 actions.
Oh.
Dang. Yeah, take a drink. Not from one of your bombs. All right. Well, you're going to have to come back next time on episode 28 to see how this fight ends with these Zolgaths.
Fulgrim did something.
He did the thing.
a lot of things.
I'm so proud.
Come back to see how Fulgrim kills the rest of them.
Right. Fulgrim on a rampage.
Fulgrim's good.
Yeah, Xa'Reske as well.
Yeah.
You would think that lizards do not urinate.
Somebody can pee out the back door.
They're cold pissed, I think. Their pee's cold.
All right. Tight 5, y'all.
Yeah.
Tight
Hot.
So tight.